Wouldn't you know it? I was rebuilding this carburetor, well, mainly cleaning it without recording, and something told me that I should just start to record, so I've already gotten the top out. You can see the bolts and stuff. I'm just gonna keep working. So I got the float out too over there. Take these jets out, which might be stubborn, might not be. No, that wasn't too bad. Jet number 1. Grimy in there. Jet number... Oh, this one's spicier. There it goes. 2. Pretty crusty. Whatever this guy is, he seems pretty free. Oh. Holds the Vangettis in. Oh. See that, guys? That crustacean on there? Very dirty. Not very good. Yeah, there it goes. Besides that, that's not too bad. So now we're starting to get some more bare bones of the carburetor. So I'm just gonna usually have a brush, but my mom took this truck into town right now and brushes and stuff in the back of that truck. So no brushes or anything until then. For now, we'll be using towel and some of this foam, whatever. This isn't supposed to be perfect, this is just supposed to be operable, maybe. It's mainly just supposed to be probably more like a decoration, but you know, hey, might as well have it clean on the insides. And maybe the outsides. Yeah, there's crud on this. She's had a few backfires in her lifetime. Because it's kind of black, too. Yeah. This isn't just dirt from being a $5 carburetor that I got at a swap meet. Some of this is actually just, like, backfire damage. But hey, she's cleaned up pretty good, so. This might actually go back on the road. On something or another. I mean, again, it still doesn't look great, but looks usable. If Mom will let me, I might actually test it in a Buick. An older Buick, not a nice, really one, but an older Buick that thought about it, and I might be in the mood to put some more performance parts on it. You know, schmazz it up, make it a little nicer. There's that. Again, I'll get some better stuff in a minute. But yeah, this should spray out right out of here. Oh, yep, there it goes. It's dripping out. Okay, now it's leaking out. Clean this off while we're here with this. You know, custom rebuild. Soak up some of this. So you can't let it go to waste. You gotta clean other parts with this cloth now. That Motorcraft logo, because this is an old Ford carburetor. Yep, there you go. And again, this isn't gonna look perfect, but no, not into the carburetor. There you go. There we go. I mean, you don't have, when you're working on motors, you don't have to be like crazy into stuff. You can just be like me on a Sunday night, going through a carburetor. You know, you kind of just like slowly work through on things. No, eventually it gets on. Oh, this one's much clearer. It's still clear though, it's just not as clear. Oh, this one's... Oh, there it goes. It's funny to me how everything shoots out junk when you first clean it, but no, I should probably go find like a pan or something that's spilling. Whatever. I'll clean it up later. It'll be fine. Okay, oh, yeah, there's fuel coming. Alright, just off camera, I cleaned all of the jet bits on this and stuff. Yep. So, everything in here, although it does, the exterior doesn't look that clean, everything on the inside of it is actually all cleaned and clear, and so this can go back in this gasket. It's actually not too bad. It should really get replaced, but I don't have a replacement, so it is gonna work when I tell it to work. And yeah, that's about it. That's clear. There you go. On you go. See here, I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on this gasket. Maybe this will just help it stick a little bit better with its old age. Just a little bit, and this will help it if I ever take this apart. The grease will help it not stick to another part, and the grease is like a tacky substance, so all the tack from it might help it seal onto and like the surfaces, but it won't like make it stay on there forever because there's grease and that's a lubricant, and it'll help it seal the lubrication, well, mainly the thickness of it. So this is why I personally do put grease on my gaskets. I know a lot of people don't do it, but I do, so people cannot do it. My opinion is it's good. Some people's opinion is it's bad. Don't really care whose opinion is whose. This is just the way that I like to do it. All the moving parts do get a little bit too, not like a thick coat, just like enough to help them last a little bit longer. Just not like again, like not like a lot, just a little coating to help them get some lubrication. This isn't enough to make the engine run smoky or anything, it's just a little lubrication for it. Which again, I just find kind of like helps for gaskets, just kind of deserves it. Just clean this off before I put this back on. Just to make sure the surface is good. Now this, ready to go, can be set back down to its seat, just like that. I'll clean this. Again, all the exterior parts, people, they don't matter. All that matters is if the interior of your carburetor is good. Now, if you want it to be fancy and look good, you can do that, but this, I don't worry about that at all. All I worry about is its functionality. Like, will this run in a car? Probably yes. That's what I'm worrying about. Nothing else. So this will go back down to probably about there. Actually, here, let me check something because I might want to make a mark. What direction is it? About there. Probably want like there, that little hash mark. I just put a hash mark on here so I could line it up the best way. So just another thing I do just to help me put things back together. Well, hash mark isn't lined up, but it shouldn't matter. That should still be good. All right. So soak up all the rest of the crap that's sitting on the bottom of this. This might have cleaned out some stuff just from sitting like that. You know, clean up the linkages, the surfaces, just clean it up, because don't waste the cleaner, I guess. Well, that kind of looks dirty down in there. I want to check it all about it. Soak all that up. All this brake clean is now going to go in a glass. Okay, yeah, so I can just but this brake clean is probably so good because brake clean is a corrosive liquid. I'm just keeping this right here, so if I have any actual really crusty parts, I can dunk them into it. Like now, I'll clean things over this, like these jets. Oh, here, there's still some crud in there. And then just like reuse it later to actually soak things with. Is this one? Yeah, it's the wet one. Wait a minute, I just think yeah, dang it. This guy went in the Venturi or whatever. Back out you come. This, I think it went. Let's pull it out. What? Oh yeah? Okay, work. Oh, it's working. Good. I don't know if it would have worked earlier. I didn't even test it. Probably wasn't a good idea to not test it. Okay. With that in there now. It's moving up and down as it should. Is everything closing all the way? Yep. Okay. Now, I'm going to put these back in. If it'll seat right. There you go. I don't know if you can hear. I'll move this. So maybe here, can you see it? Yeah, now you can. All this dust and crap you see in the car, that's like built into the carburetor now, so I'm not really gonna worry about that. There you go. Now to get onto this guy, seat needle. See this needle? Needs to be cleaned. Bring my glass over. Oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting that little buddy to do that. My hand can't fit in this. Let's go grab pliers. Now, without damaging the needle, I need to find it and get it out. Found it. Oh, I think I see what I'm gonna do. Curb clean in here. And there. I'll just using it. Yeah. Okay, better. Probably don't let your needle fall into your thing. That's recommended. Still checking that it's clean. Float could use some cleaning. It is a plastic one, so this probably isn't going to do too much, but there is mainly just some dried up scum on it that's what I'm worried about. Hinge definitely needs some cleaning, actually. Take this out and rub it into this. There you go, that's starting to get cleaner. Okay. There you go. Now, see, here, I'll just move my camera over here so you can see what I'm doing. I just cleaned off these parts. Actually, for this, take a little bit of grease and we'll just on this, because this is going to be moving back and forth frequently, so I should, I guess, probably then just get some grease so the needle and the seat don't get stuck. And this just slides back in here. Your needle sits right there on that, just like that. Now this clip guy, I think at least, yeah. This clip goes here. Now this, well here, I'm just gonna clean out these bits. I'm gonna take some grease. Just gonna put it in that crack there. Put some in this crack. Maybe I'll even just put a little bit down in there. Okay. Now I'll set this. And here's all this. I thought that there was a... Okay, I'm gonna go get some older gasoline, whatever, and just test to make sure that this all works. Okay, I just grabbed some 2-stroke gas, because that's what I had. making sure that... Yup. Oh, it's not leaking. Never mind. Okay, there it goes. So the float just came up with the gas. That's what you want it to get to do. So I'm just going to test and see how lucky to the... I wonder if the Venturi's actually... I'm going to go grab a spacer. Oh, I know it's here. I'm going to grab a spacer plate so I can actually open the throttle. I'll see if this thing will actually squirt gas out correctly. Nope. Away. There we go. Oh yeah. That happens every time you give it gas, so. This is actually all working correctly, which is good. We have a tear in this gasket. And do I have a replacement? No. Nah, yeah, I don't. Okay. So, instead of using a little grease like I did last time, this basically just calls for more. Do not copy this at home. This is not the correct way to do this. I'm just telling people that because it should be obvious, but listen, some people are dumb like me, so there might be a couple people out there who are stranded right now. And if you do have some grease and you are stranded on the side of the road and you need it that bad, then maybe you'll use it. If you're making a YouTube video on how to clean out a carburetor, no, then you probably won't. Now, if you're like me and you're cheap, and you're making a YouTube video, then maybe. Why? Because I don't want to go to O'Reilly's in town and order an actual kit. There, well, yeah, that's probably what I'd do. Or I don't just want to make my own, either or. This is the cheapest way. And we just hope that this is all thick enough to make a seal. Feels all tacky and good on there, which is what I want. Want to be tacky. That's the goal. Just like really like tacky and that kind of feeling. Don't know when I ripped this gasket, but it wasn't ripped when I took it out. But listen, it was a $5 carburetor. I'm not really in the mood to complain about a ripped gasket, so. Especially a gasket that's, ooh, wait, was this? No, never mind. Especially a gasket that's older than me and maybe even you. So, it's just gonna hopefully seal. I doubt it, but you know. Dear Lord, please help this seal. Okay. Oh, stop. Why are you doing this? You're messing up my cracked gasket. There you go. There it is. This is not really rebuilding. This is just going over the basics of cleaning. And I could make a lot better video. I just really don't want to, and uploading time is always an issue too. YouTube videos are always so long to upload, so yeah. And I might actually do a test on this. And if it will, it's going to be a Ford carburetor on a Buick, well, 1969 Buick Elantra. It currently has a 4-barrel, so we'd actually be downgrading to a 2-barrel. And I don't know if it has a spacer on it, but if it does, it's going to be a 4-barrel spacer. So I'll have to use this 2-barrel spacer. That'll be interesting, but...
Why does it smell like gas?
Haven't I just disassembled the carburetor and I'm trying to make a YouTube video? Jeez. Okay, sorry. That was my kind of mean sister. Hopefully she doesn't come back and complain about, why does it smell like gas? So, there you go. Now here I'm doing the clutch. Well, not clutch, sorry, choke. Right here. And this is the screw that holds it on. I was going to take apart the pump on the side, but it didn't need to be taken apart, so that's good enough for me. If it actually was actively working, that's fine. Should it be replaced? Yes, probably, but if I don't have to, I don't have to. Okay. Let's see, is the choke closed all the way? Yep. Functions how it should. Throttle. Functioning. You can see it's moving the bit at the bottom here and everything. Choke flap operates as it should. This all seems right. And I might just open this just to clean it out and make it look better though. Alright, we got one carburetor completely done. Everything in it is in working condition. If you look down in there, well, there's not going to be gas squirting because there's no gas in it. But all the jets have been cleaned. Everything's free. And overall, it's actually pretty clean. Like, just wise. And now we're moving on the $1 carburetor. Which here. When you open the throttle, it doesn't go back. It stays in the crusty. So we got the Ford. Now we gotta help this Holly that is crying for more help than this one was, because that one just needed a little bit of clean. This one, a little bit more.